2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy. It's a terrific day weather-wise. We're expecting all the action to be just as hot. Can't wait to see what happens out on the course. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Okay. Ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Well, that'll work there. Standing over his second shot. That is a touch of class. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Currently in first position. The second hole at Central Otago is a delightful par 5, Rich.
It is just a couple of trees sprinkling this fairway, both left and right. Again, wide open, driver, let it loose. Difficulty here is the approach shot as the green sits above the player and has a pretty substantial runoff on the left-hand side. Try and avoid that, bail it out to the right-hand side, and again, lean on your wedges, your short game to get it up and down for birdie.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Will this stay on the cut stuff? That one's just going to catch the light rough. Is this one going to go down? Putting for birdie here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He finds himself with a share of the lead. Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
Yeah, just a little bit different look off the tee. You got out of bounds down the right-hand side. There's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Good shot there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The fourth is the first of the par threes at Central Otago, requiring a very well-executed mid-iron shot.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, fellas, looking like, I'd say 25 feet to the cup from here.
Oh, that's a good line. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. Rich, how good is it the PGA Tour has gone to venues like this? This fifth hole, a strong par 4.
It is. This is an amazing hole. Rock outcroppings both left and right off the tee from there. And just a pencil-like green in the distance. You've got a lot of danger out to the right-hand side. If you make 4 here, you're pleased.
That should find the cut stuff.
The excitement. It's starting. You can hear it. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tony Finau as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Sitting at 3 under par.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Well, there he is, Rich, the lovable Tony Finau. He really is a fan favourite, and once again, he shows us why.
You know, what you don't see sometimes about Tony Finau is how intense of a competitor he truly is. You know, he might be all smiles out there on the golf course, walking around, looks like he's enjoying himself, which he is, but deep down, he wants to bury you. And not just bury you a little bit. He wants to take out that shovel and just keep on digging, baby. He is really one of these competitors out there that you don't see it, but you know that, oh, no, Tony Finau, I got to go up against that guy. Ooh, you know, and he smiles at you and ways, you know, but, yeah, no, he's a heck of a competitor.
Here is his 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. 8 feet to the cup. Just a short putt remaining here. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 6th.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, what a shot. Holding it from out of the rough. Wow. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 7th hole at Central Otago gives the player a decision off the tee, Rich.
This is really cool. It's framed by a rock outcropping right in the heart of the fairway. I tell you what, I'm taking driver out here every single day. Downwind, I can fly it back into the wind. I need driver just to get to it. From there, again, a long green surrounded by humps and hollows. Such a fun hole.
Oh, well played. From about 100 yards. It's a little wayward. Let's head over to the 3rd. This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. And back to the course with the live action. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. This putt for par here. Currently 2 under for the day. The 8th hole is a strong par 3 here at Central Otago.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. This 9th hole at Central Otago, Rich, is a strong way to finish the outward 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
That dog will hunt.
And Rich, a real thrill to be here in New Zealand, in fact on the South Island and Central Otago Golf Club, which really is a resident of the beautiful Arrowtown down in Queenstown. Just a superb golf course that really you can't overpower, but it's got some lovely natural beauty.
Well, this is unlike golf you've ever seen. I mean, it's just like, it's almost like playing golf on the moon, except for you got gravity and grass involved, right? The one thing that I love about this is that the architect, they did very little. Mother Nature literally built this golf course. They just came in, you know, took out some of the trees, flattened out just a little bit of the land, and grew grass. And this is what they came up with. This is golf in its most natural, rawest form. And I got to say, Luke, this is my kind of style. I absolutely love this. Golf balls are bouncing and bounding everywhere around this golf course. But at the end of the day, you're trying to control it as best you can. And Mother Nature's going, no, you can't. It doesn't get any better than this.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. This is a golf course where you're not going to need to use driver very much. In fact, you'll probably get through the long irons a lot more than you'll need to take the head covers off, which is a terrific golf course. You'll use every club in the bag and it'll test you in every facet. And I tell you what, if the wind's blowing, good luck.
Indeed.
As we start the second 9 here at Central Otago, it's a par 4, the 10th hole.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
He's setting up for his second shot. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Oh, that rushed past the hole with some serious speed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This one is for par.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And Rich, the 11th hole is a monster, almost 600 yards in length. You just got to hope the wind's behind you.
Look, this is a big par 5 here. Lone tree out to the right-hand side. Great aiming point for the player. But from there, if they got any hope of reaching into, it's got to be playing straight downwind. If not, your layup, you have some rocks there to contend with in that layup zone. And a third shot to a green that sits just above the fairway with a lot of run out on the right-hand side and short.
A few shots under par at the moment.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Nice out the rough here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Well, I like the look of the 12th hole at Central Otago, Ridge. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
Well struck. Second shot here on the 12th. Well played, mate. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 13th at Central Otago is a par 4 and another quality two-shotter.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Great shot. Second shot here on the 13th hole. That was wonderfully done. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Bit quick in the stroke. That looked pulled. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Holding steady in first place after that one. The 14th hole is a par 3, Rich, but the tee shot really requires some sense and sensibility.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's just inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. The 15th hole, Rich, at Central Otago. I'm just drooling. This par 5's another stunner.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
That's a bit out of shape. Penny, what does his lie look like down there?
You know, it's not so bad. This is sitting nicely.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. This is Tony Finau's next shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Okay, time to return to the action. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Club up. I like this play.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
Oh, wow. Steady on there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He sits in first position. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17 requires a shot we haven't seen yet on the course.
We haven't. I love this fairway. It cambers both right and left into the center of the fairway, but the second shot right here sits well below the fairway, hidden by these rock outcroppings. So a blind second shot to a tiny green. This is just a wonderful, wonderful par 4.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. And hitting yet another green here today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Putting for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The closing hole at Central Otago. It's a bit of a shame that we've arrived here, Rich. I've thoroughly enjoyed this round, but take us through it.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. It's just about 3 feet away. And another round safely in the books. Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled and a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow. This player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.